What's going on, everyone? My name is Fading Out Fast. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be starting a brand new series. It's called A Conversation With. And for the first guest on this series, we're going to have a good friend of mine for a long time now, Nick. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hey guys, what's up?
No, I've got a few questions per se, just to get things kind of like moving. Where do you see yourself within the next 5 years?
To be honest, if I really think about it, I'm really trying to pursue my dream to play professional baseball. I took, a few years of break and I'm trying to get back into it. It's going to be a tough one to get back into it for my last year of high school, but if I put my mind to it, I think I can really do it.
Yeah. I don't know. I kind of understand that, like the whole I took a break from football, and then for a long time, when I moved here, coming right off the end of my last football season in Maryland, right? When I moved to Florida, and me and my friend Alejandro, we're both gonna try out for football this summer, see what we can do. A lot of differences there. I'm gonna try to be a kicker, cause I think I'd be pretty good at that. It's pretty. It's not an easy job per se, but a lot of people have been telling me I can kick pretty well.
A kicker to football is like a closer for baseball.
Very important.
You're either really good or you're really bad. So it's all about training and dedication, and you really have to do it.
I have a lot of collectibles in my room. You've been in my room before, you know that. I've added a few more recently while I, have been out and about existing, the like. But basically, there's a few things that I really enjoy that I have in my room. I have myself a print from The Lion King, like the original animation.
Okay.
And it's my favorite scene too, where it's like grown-up Simba and Pumbaa and Timon, and they're crossing the little log bridge when they're singing it's Hakuna Matata.
That's pretty sick.
It's a really cool painting. Not painting. It's a really cool thing to just have. It's I don't know. It's my favorite movie, and it's my favorite scene from my favorite movie. I think it's pretty cool. I had a lot of other things. I have the first and second of the Rebirth series of the Flash comics, right? On my desk over here, in front of my soldier statue. Soldier from Overwatch, It's, I don't know, it's pretty cool. I'm gonna I'm redoing my room soon, right? The whole thing. And, one of the things I'm gonna do is probably put the Lion King thing in a bigger frame, and probably put it on my wall. And then one whole wall of my room, I'm gonna put vinyl covers on, from floor to roof and wall to wall. So the whole wall is just gonna be vinyl covers. I think it's gonna be really cool.
All right.
Cause I have I've got a lot of vinyls, from my parents and stuff, and then some that I bought myself. And then my uncle has a ton of vintage Pink Floyd vinyl that I think it could add to my collection.
Okay. Yeah.
So what about you? What collectibles do you like the most?
Personally, if I had to come up with collectibles, I really love sports memorabilia. I actually have a few. I have a signed baseball by I believe he was the manager of the Dodgers. And I've got a case that has 4 Hall of Fame pins in it, and it was signed by a Hall of Famer pitcher. And then I have a picture that's actually my brother's. It's I think it was signed by Miguel Cabrera from the Marlins. I'm pretty sure I can't really read cursive, but I think that's what it is. But yeah, I really like sports stuff. Other than sports stuff, I really like like anime posters. I actually have a few in my room that are actually pretty cool. So yeah, it's kind of what I like.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I have a few things like that too. You know, I have a bunch of sports trophies from when I played sports as a kid and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Yeah.
What else do I have I have a couple baseballs that are signed. A couple baseball bats. I have a game bat from a Nationals game.
Really?
I can't remember who it was. It was pretty recent, so it's either Bryce Harper or Ryan Zimmerman, and I can't quite remember.
Damn.
Yeah, it was really it was really lucky of me to get it. It's in my garage. It's in like this little case, and like one of the corners.
Yeah,
of my
man.
garage.
Yeah, I like we not I these are the stuff that I have, but I know my dad, we have a signed Miami Dolphins football and a signed baseball bat. I don't know who it's signed from, but I know that almost everything that we have signed is from a Hall of Famer, which is actually very, very cool. Um, but yeah, man, sports memorabilia is probably the coolest because it's like you're like one of the few people to actually get something like that signed. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I get that. I get that. That's actually. That's a really cool way of thinking about that, though. Cause like, I don't know. That's how I feel about like some things. Like
Yeah.
kind of like limited release kind of things. For example, recently I bought a U2s from one of my favorite streamer slash YouTuber men. His name is Jay
Mhm.
Schlatt. It's one of the I don't know. I really like his like style of doing things. He's got he's really putting in a lot of good work. Really funny dude. He's got a
Yeah.
really cool personality and stuff. So like I have one of those, and they only make like 500 for each release. It's cool to be like, holy crap, I have 1 out of 500 of these that exist in the world ever.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
I think it's pretty cool, and like
Yeah, man.
I don't know, I think it's really cool.
It is actually pretty cool because like I know that the things that I have signed, like the pins, you know I know the viewers probably don't know, but Miss Moore from the school,
Yeah,
her uncle is actually the major league pitcher that signed my pins,
that's pretty cool.
and it's pretty sick. Um, yeah, yeah. But yeah, man, sports memorabilia for me personally is probably my most favorite because like a lot of people in the sports franchise, a lot of them really don't sign things. So if you're able to get one, you're like that's like one out of a few, like a handful that they'll ever sign something. So it's very awesome.
Yeah, it's
It
like
can
a
be worth
double.
a-
It's like two layers of uniqueness to it, because not every
Yeah.
signature is the exact same.
Exactly.
I have a lot of cool stuff that
Mhm.
I don't know. A lot of people I know aren't really interested in some of the cool stuff I have. I don't talk about it a lot. I don't think it's like
Because they're losers.
bad to talk about. I think it's like bad to talk about. But for example, I have a, what's it called? I have a CD, one of Eminem's CDs, and signed by Eminem.
Mhm.
I don't know
Cool.
where I got it. I've never been to an Eminem concert. I don't think maybe my dad has had. I don't know, but I have one. It's pretty cool. That's pretty.
That's
Eminem's
sick.
a cool rapper. One of my favorites, and it's pretty cool that I have that.
Yeah, man, definitely.
You know what I do like collecting? I like collecting watches.
Yeah,
I
actually
have
want to
quite a few. I
I
don't have
want to
any
start
like
collecting watches.
I don't have any big like expensive watches yet, because like
Mhm.
watches can get like dummy
Yeah.
expensive,
Yeah,
and I'm broke. I am
Yeah.
so broke.
that's one of my things is when I get when I get a lot of money, I want to be able to like collect watches and like
Yeah.
suits and stuff.
I
Like
want
I
the
just
yeah,
like
I want the
I
kind
like
of money to like be able to just casually drop 14K on a watch
exactly
and like it not be a drop in the ocean. You
exactly.
know, that's the kind of money. I don't know. People are always like, "Oh, money
I
can't buy happiness." I'd be pretty damn happy with that much money. Let's be real.
honestly, yeah. Like I want so much money I don't know what to do with because at that point I can take care of my family, my friends, and be able to travel. That's the biggest thing is I want to be able to travel, you know. You
Mm,
know, for me, I've never wanted an ordinary job, you know. I want to be able to be my own boss. You know, even in sports, you're kind of your own boss, you know, if you think about it. Sure, you have a contract, but at the end of the day, you know, like it's not like you go to an office and you can be fired immediately, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, you're outside for a lot. You're like,
So like
getting that.
you're making the cash, you're making them the cash. It's a win-win. So
Yeah,
they're not going to want to get rid of you, you know? And then you can
yeah.
build a relationship with those people and then you can keep signing with them or whatever, you know?
I have
It's
like a,
very awesome.
I have the same kind of view to it. I don't want to be confined to one place. I hate the feeling of being trapped.
No,
Like
I
for
don't
example,
want that.
this is a really unpopular opinion of mine. Of that, probably one of my most unpopular opinions ever. I hate summer vacation. I absolutely
Really?
hate summer vacation, just because I don't have the means, as of right now, to go anywhere cool. Not saying
Yeah.
that I have to do something cool like that, but the most I get to do is because other people I know go out for a while.
That
That's why
is
this
true.
summer I'm gonna actually enjoy it a lot. Because this summer I'm going to LA in like June, the first 2 weeks of June. I'm gonna go. We have a one-way ticket to LA, and then we're gonna
Nice.
drive. We're gonna drive back down. We're either gonna drive over into Arizona, go see like the Grand Canyon stuff, and then fly from Arizona back down, or
The Grand Canyon's very beautiful.
yeah, I've been there once as a child, and I don't remember
Yeah.
much. But I'm really excited to go to California.
I've been-
I've wanted to go for a long time, just
Yeah.
because there's a lot of
You
really
know,
cool
in America,
spots there.
like, you know, in America, it's, you know, LA, New York City. There's just cities in
Yeah.
America that you have to see.
I've been to
It
New
doesn't
York
matter,
before. I've been
you
to
know
New
what I'm
York
saying?
about twice.
It
Uh,
doesn't matter what everybody says about, oh, California's this, New York's this. Listen, just go there for the city and the experience, and then you can
Yeah,
leave.
I would
You know what I'm saying?
never, I would never
I,
want to live.
I would never, I
in
would never
LA.
live in, and I would never live in any of those cities. Yeah, I would
I-
visit them.
I
a
would
lot,
live in New
but
York. I think I would live in New York. New York is nice.
I don't know.
New York has an expensive living cost, but
And it's
um,
crowded.
it is crowded. But I really like cities. Cities are really like, I don't know. I really like the vibe of cities. It's probably, I hate silence. That's my biggest fear. I'm terrified of silence. I hate it so much because I have tinnitus in like my left ear, and it gets overwhelming, and I cannot think, and I cannot focus, and I kind of just lose my mind, and I hate it. I hate silence so much because I've never experienced true silence because of my tinnitus, and it's like this huge overwhelming feeling. I don't know. I hate it. I hate it so much. It's ugh. Like I don't know. That's
Yeah.
why I really like cities. I don't know.
I mean, I kind of, I mean, I've started grown more to liking cities. You know, I really want to start visiting, you know, nice cities. You know, since we live down here in Miami, you know, we kind of tend to think of cities as of Miami being gross and stuff, but that's not the case. And I'm trying to accept that, you know, more. And it's kind of made me want to do cities. You know what I'm saying?
You ever been to
Experience them.
like South Beach, like Miami, like the beach area, like the beach side? Because the farther,
to be honest, I've never really been like in Miami a whole lot, just because I don't like it.
yeah,
So
yeah,
really
yeah.
nothing to do there.
The inner city's kind of bit sketchy and stuff, City.
It just doesn't make
standards.
sense.
It-
You look at
yeah.
Miami and it doesn't make sense. It's like where is anything? Like
Yeah, I respect that. It's kind of like, I don't know. The first time I was in New York, I was like, "Whoa, this is different. This is weird." But eventually, I kind of got used to it. Also, it wasn't that different comparatively. I lived really close to Baltimore. I was in Baltimore a lot throughout my life. Baltimore and DC. That was a lot. You know, really, really cool places. I really
you know,
love Baltimore. and DC.
then again, we aren't old enough to really experience anything fun in
Absolutely,
Miami
absolutely not. No.
because everything
Yeah.
is like it's like 21 older.
Yeah.
So, like, in any
Miami's-
city,
Miami,
really.
A big part of Miami's club life and stuff like that compared
Yeah,
to like
it's
comparatively New York.
bars and
New York
drinking and
has
beaches at night and
yeah,
stuff.
New York has food, right? New York has food.
New York is like the food capital of the world, pretty much, when it comes to that. When it comes to city food and stuff,
Yeah, I mean,
it's
yeah,
definitely
New York got
New
food and
York,
stuff.
Chicago, LA, Miami are the kind of the big spots for that. But you know,
Mhm.
all right. What else
Yeah.
should we talk about?
What else is there? I really I don't know. I really don't have much to say. I do want to bring up the fact that again about going to LA. I really want to go to Santa Monica.
Hmm.
In Venice Beach. You wanna kind of just go to those like really
Yeah.
popular skate parks. You know, drop in a bit. Be pretty cool.
You know, when oh my god, you know, like this is kind of out of context from the video, but like, I really just want to go to California, like, cause here's the thing, like when I have the money, I feel like I can enjoy myself. You know what I'm saying? I want to go to the beaches. I want to go to the
Yeah,
you know,
for
cool
sure.
bars and stuff,
For
because
sure.
it's like, especially when you have that kind of money, you kind of just feel like you're in place. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
don't feel like you're limited to doing things.
Yeah,
So like,
definitely.
people just don't understand that money literally gives you the freedom to do whatever you want.
Yeah, I kind of
And
hate that that's the way society works. You know, it's
Yeah.
a terrible concept, but you know,
It
we've
is
gotten
true.
this far with that concept, so it's not really much we can do about it. You know?
Exactly. And I can see why there's people, and I can respect that there's people who don't want a big life. You know, they're okay with making a certain amount of salary and stuff, but like, I'm just like, why are you limiting yourself when there's so much you can do? You know, for me, like, I've just always had the mindset of, if I can make my passion my lifestyle, and I can make a lot of money from that, then I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Then I can do the things I want to do in life and not be limited, you know? So that's why I'm trying to do baseball, you know, and I'm good at it. So, you know, everybody's got their thing.
Yeah, I really like that. I like the it's been a big thing. I've had a lot of like epiphanies of my own throughout my life, right? Like I won't say like epiphanies, like groundbreaking things or anything, but like a lot of things, like, you know, a lot of it's mental. A lot of it's like that
Everything
mental,
it's all mental game, really.
yeah, there's a lot of mental obstacles in your way, you know, when it comes to things like that. Like one thing I like to think to myself is like, I may act like rash in some manner sometimes, but that's because I literally do not care what other people think of me, because it doesn't
Exactly.
matter to me what your opinions are. Those don't affect me in any manner. That's not my decision. It's not my decision that you like choose to believe one thing, and
Exactly.
your opinion isn't gonna stop me from having my opinion. You know,
Yeah.
I really, you know, and I'm kind of just like, you know,
It's, you know, the best thing you can.
if life's putting something in front of you, it's there to teach you. Failure's not.
Mhm.
I hate that it's called that failure has such a negative connotation to it.
Exactly, and that
'Cause
teachers push failure as something being bad, but in reality, the
yeah,
richest people, most successful people in life take failure, embrace it, and use that as power to
Yeah.
make themselves better.
You stack those up, you climb that,
You
you
know?
get higher. You know, it's like, I don't know,
And-
failure's a bit of
and
a
the-
bit of a topic. It's you know, I hate that it's the way it is. The connotations behind failure are kind of you know, annoying in my opinion.
Yeah,
Just because failure's not a bad thing. Failure's a learning experience.
it
There's, like,
is. Yeah,
There's a reason for that. You
you
know.
know,
Like,
I've had some learning experience recently. You know, these past few months, I've really kind of changed my whole mindset on things, and with that whole new mindset, I've really become more motivated. I get up every day, or at least I try to every single day, and just want to push myself, you know, to be able to get to where I need to get, you know what I'm saying, and do the things I need to do. And the best thing that I do is I take all the negative stuff people say about me and use that as energy. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Mm-hmm.
if people are laughing at your dream, saying you can't do that, then you prove them wrong. And when you get to that spot, you're like, hey, I made it. Despite what you said, I did it. You know what I'm saying? So like, for people listening, you know, take the negative from people and use that as energy to do the thing you want to do. Because at the end of the day, it's your life and you do what you want to do, no matter what people say. And so that's what I do every single day, and it's been working.
I think that's I think that's about as well put as you can get. This I like that a lot. You know, I have the same kind of mind, not mindset, because you know a mindset's more than just like thinking the same way as someone. A mindset is like a whole. You got this whole like system. You got everything.
Mm-hmm. It's a
Everything's
reality,
planned,
you know.
thing, yeah. Same mindset makes you think you're a nerd. It's not. Of course, everything is, you know. It's a cerebral kind of thing, you know. You get in. It's a weird one, you know. Kind of losing track of my words here. You know, I think that's a pretty good place to end this episode. You know, a few good topics in, you know, a bit of a conversation. So
thank you guys.
Thank you for being the first guest on a
You're
conversation
welcome.
with.
Yeah, this was great.
Trying to make
I wanna
this
do
a
it again.
regular thing. You know, feedback is always appreciated. So once again, my name is Fading Out Fast. It's my good friend Nick, and
See ya.
see you around.